Hello, my name is Tuan Nielsen and I'm a field application engineer at Dialog Semiconductor. Today I'm going to introduce you to our latest Bluetooth Low Energy innovation, the DA14585 Development Kit Pro. This development kit gives you all the flexibility you need to develop your product with confidence, creating more advanced connected applications with the smallest footprint and power budget. At the core of this development kit is our SmartBond DA14585. It's the smallest, lowest power and most integrated Bluetooth system-on-chip solution currently available on the market. And this versatile system-on-chip brings Bluetooth 5.0 functionality to our well-known DA145X family. The device offers great flexibility with features like extended user RAM of 96 KB, wide operating voltage of 0.9 volts to 3.6 volts, I2S and PDM audio interfaces for voice support, and Bluetooth Low Energy Mesh. In fact, our DA14585 is ideally for adding Bluetooth Low Energy to products like remote controls, proximity tags, beacons, connected medical devices and smart home nodes and much more. In this video, I will show you the contents of the development kit and explain some of its important features. I will tell you more about the Dialog tools and how to set up the development environment. I'll give you a couple of quick demonstrations. First, how to connect the hardware and the programming environment with the help of an LED Blinky project. Then, a simple BLE example with the help of a barebone project in which we see a peripheral advertising itself. Let's first take a look at what you get with the Development Kit Pro. First, you have the Development Kit Pro motherboard. And then you got your daughter card of the DA14585. In addition, you have a USB cable and you got a coin cell battery. For some designers, you may want to develop and test using the DA14586, which integrates a 2 megabits of flash memory. To do this, the only thing you need to do is to swap out the DA14585 daughter board with the DA14586 daughter board. Let's take a closer look at some of the most important features and functionalities of the motherboard. A USB UART SWD interface, GPIO connections, SPI flash memory, and the most appreciated and used feature, the current measurement circuit for the power profiling. I'll explain this functionality further on in the video. On the daughter board, we have the mounted DA14585 device, the PCB antenna, and it's prepared with an SMA antenna connection. Okay, so let's start thinking about setting up your development environment. In addition to the DA14585 Development Kit Pro, you will need a computer and a mobile phone or tablet with a Bluetooth Low Energy Scanner app. I'll suggest using Light Blue for iOS or BLE Scanner for Android. First, you'll need to download some software from the Dialog customer support website. Here you will find the latest version of the software development kit and the Smart Snippet Studio, which is a launcher platform where you will find all you need for your application development. The software installation process is shown in the Development Kit Getting Started Guide, which can also be found under the Development Kit documentation. After successful installation of the Smart Snippet Studio, now you can launch the Kyle IDE for ARMCC compilation and the Smart Snippet Toolbox for firmware download and energy consumption measurements. Right, so that's us. We're all set up. Now I'll show you, step by step, a procedure to run the Blinky project. We use a simple project to test run the functionality of a whole environment. So the first step we need to do is connect the DA14585 Development Kit Pro to your PC. This is done by using the micro USB cable. Please make sure that the jumper J11 is set for the USB connectivity. And also check jumper 9 to connect the LED. Now open the Blinky project, which is in the peripheral example folder, like this. you can see the full path name on the screen. We then need to build the project by either using the Build button or by simply pressing F7. You can now download the executable to your Development Kit Pro. Press the Debug button or Ctrl F5. And then press Run or F5. If you have followed the step correctly, you will see the green LED blinking like this. Okay, so now we're up and running, and I can show you the barebone example. Here we'll see the DA14585 connected peripheral advertising via the scanner app like a smartphone or tablet. To start, we keep the same hardware connected as described in the blinker example before. Open the barebone project, which is in the BLE examples folder. You can see the full path on the screen right now. From the Kyle project window, expand the user config folder and open the user config header file. Search for user device name and change the string to Dialog test. Now open the DA14585 config advanced header file and search for the CFG NVDS tag BD address. Here we need to change the default 6 bytes Bluetooth device address like shown on the screen here. Now we can build the project by either using the Build button or by simply pressing F7. Once again, we download the executable to the Development Kit Pro, press the Debug button or Ctrl F5. Then you can press Run or F5. Now we need to open the BLE scanner application on the smartphone or the tablet. For this demonstration, we're using light blue. If you have followed the steps correctly, you will see your peripheral device appear in the peripheral nearby list. It will be advertising yourself with the name Dialog Test. As I mentioned at the start of this video, I want to go into a little bit more detail on the power profiling and the current measurement circuits on the motherboard. Using the Smart Snippet power profiling tool, we can visualize in real time the current consumption of the DA14585. We'll continue with this barebone project to demonstrate this feature. We start by launching the Smart Snippet toolbox from the Smart Snippet Studio environment. Then we can create a new project by clicking the New tab. Let's name it 585. Select UART SPI mode. This activates the power profiler. We then select DA14585 and press Open. Open the power profiler. Then we press Initialize and Start. Now you can see the real-time current profile of the peripheral. You can take a snapshot at any time by pressing Stop. Simply by adding markers, you can measure energy consumption and the current profile. This is very convenient for debugging and optimizing your solution for low power. There are many more possibilities inside this toolbox. Click the Help tab for more details. This was an overview of the DA14585 Development Kit Pro with our latest Bluetooth 5 system-on-chip innovation. I hope you have enjoyed this video and found it very useful. If you have any further questions, head over to our customer support website. You can check the forums, download the latest documentation, and send us your feedback. I'm sure you'll find the answers you need to develop your product with our DA14585 Development Kit Pro.